Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today we have a product from AGPTEK. This is their HiFi Bluetooth 4.1 receiver. You can check this guy out on Amazon for $25.99. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can check that out. They don't have a lot going on the outside of the box, but basically this unit, you can connect to this unit via Bluetooth, say with your phone, and then you can output this to anything that doesn't have Bluetooth, like in your car. If you don't have Bluetooth and you just have an aux input on your head unit, you can funnel your Bluetooth through this and out of your car speakers. Same thing with your home stereo system as well, or pretty much anything that has an input, a 3.5 millimeter input or an RCA input. So as you can see on the back here, you've got a way of charging the device. It does have a 450 milliamp battery in it. It does have a line in case you want to do it that way, and then your line out to whatever device that you would like to stream Bluetooth, from your phone to this device and then out into your speaker system in your car or at home or whatever. And then there's a power button as well. We'll get into that when we open it up. So let's check this guy out real quick. I'll put this guy to the side. It does have a dedicated call button, play pause as well. It will accept phone calls and allow you to do that over the Bluetooth. We'll pull this out. It does have an instruction booklet that we'll get into. You do have a standard USB to micro USB cable for recharging the unit. Again, there is a 450 milliamp battery in this. You're going to get 13 or so hours of usage out of this device before it needs to be recharged. You do have a cell phone type, but this is really meant for the unit. If you want to mount this unit in your car, it's a unit that basically will mount in your car vent mount. Basically, you'll see these little slats here, and you'll go for your vent slat, and you'll be able to mount it here, and it's magnetic. And they give you a couple of these magnetic pieces here that you can mount with some sticky tape here, either to the bottom of the unit, and then you can mount the unit right to your car, and then if you want to take it when you get out, you can just pull off and leave the magnetic part there. They also give you a smaller one as well. If you'd rather have just the circle one here, they give you both, so that's pretty cool of them to do that. Let us put that aside. We do, of course, get a standard 3.5 millimeter audio jack. This will be so that you can connect a line out to wherever you're going to want to stream the Bluetooth from, or to inside your car maybe. Again, if you have a auxiliary input in your car but don't have Bluetooth, and this would be the perfect gap for that to stream from your tablet or your cell phone. Again, another way of doing it, you can plug this into any device that has an aux input, and you'll be good to go. They also give you cables for your home theater setup, so that you can hook this guy into, say, anything that's going to have the white and the red inputs in, some sort of head unit that you would use in your home theater, so that you can stream Bluetooth to your home theater as well. So very cool of them to give us these items to make this kind of an all-arounder. You've got your setup for the car, you've got a setup for home, so that's awesome. They've covered a lot of different bases here. So let us take a look at the instruction booklet. It is Bluetooth 4.1, which is great because it has multi-point technology. You can hook this up to two different phones at once, or two different Bluetooth devices at once. I'll go over some of the specs here. Bluetooth 4.1, compatibility with Android mobile phones, iPhones, and pretty much any devices that have Bluetooth. The transmission distance is in open air is 20 meters. They do give some working current and shutdown current here. Battery standard, again, is that 450 milliamp 3.7 volt battery. The battery life is 13 to 15 hours. The charging time on the unit itself is 2 to 3 hours, and the way that you charge it will be that micro USB 5 volt 0.5 amps for the charging. The input and output connection modes are both 3.5 millimeter stereo. As you see, you've got line in and out, and they're both 3.5 millimeters. And the product weighs 85 grams and is 85 millimeters by 63 millimeters by 23 millimeters. So you've got that. Now basically to sync up with this guy, because obviously it is a Bluetooth receiver, so you're going to have to sync your phone to it. I will put this guy aside. There's some good information in there. It is well laid out and it's in English and Chinese, so you'll want to hold on to that. But let's take a look at the unit here. It's got 4 feet on the bottom, so if you had this in a stationary spot like on your desk or something like that, or you know, if you were streaming to, say, like even your computer, or streaming to something like your home theater and you wanted to set this up, it's not going to go anywhere. It's got nice feet on the bottom to hold it in place. You've got an LED indicator button on the front here. You do have your forward and reverse track buttons, your play, pause, and your call button as well, so that you can accept phone calls on this guy. And you do have your DC 5-volt input to your charging light here that will turn red and then go out when it's fully charged. Your output, so wherever you want to output your Bluetooth streaming audio to, and it even has a line input as well. And then your power button. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold this power button down until you get a blinking blue and red light. That means that you're in pairing mode now, so we are now in pairing mode. And it's very simple to pair. You're going to go to your Android. I'm going to use an Android device here. We're going to go to Bluetooth, and we are going to search for this guy. And it will come up as just AGPTEK. So we're going to pair it. Doesn't take that long to pair. And then once it is paired, it will show up as connected to phone and media audio. Again, you'll be able to take phone calls with this guy. So this will turn, say you put this in your car, it will turn your car into a speakerphone option as well as just streaming music. So you've got that. So we are now connected to phone, media, and audio on this guy. Very simple, quick, pinless pairing for this guy. They've covered a lot of bases here. You can use this for your indoor setup. You can use this for your car setup. They give you cables for the indoor setup. They give you cables and mounts with that vent mount and the magnetic clips there for your car. So this guy is a really good multifunctional device. It is all made out of plastic and is quite the fingerprint magnet, but that's okay. We checked out all the seams on it. It's very well built. It is light, so it's going to be fine when you have it on that vent mount. We didn't have any problems using this in our car. We didn't have any problems hooking it up to our in-home stereo as well. So overall, great product from AGPTEK. We give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments about this guy, please leave them in the comment section below, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Please like and subscribe. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review, and we'll check you guys out on the next video.